Hey Dan, it's Bunny Berry here. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta right now, trying to find a job, and God, I'm not even gonna be able to make it through my first sentence without crying. Um, I watched your wake up video, and I just wanted to tell you that I understand where you're coming from. I understand that place of not being able to be yourself and having to be exactly what people want you to be in order to feel like, you're really making connections with people. And during my journey, I call my journey the drunkard's path, my raw food journey, because I've taken one step forward, two steps back, and two steps forward, three steps back, and it hadn't been easy for me. But like you said, people don't know what's going on in my life. All they see is the 10 little minutes that I expose to them. And a lot of people turn their back on me, man. A lot of people. For various reasons. Some of them, absolutely, I don't blame them. Others, because, I'd gain weight, or I'd say, I don't know if I can do this raw food thing. I don't know if it's right for me, because I can't seem to stick with it. I'm on this drunkard's path with it, right? And I've had people, write me emails and tell me, if you can't get it together, I give up on you. And I think, really? You give up? You just give up on me because I have a hard time? Well, then you weren't my friend. You weren't my friend. And just like you, so many times I thought, I'm not going to do this anymore. Why am I putting myself through this? You get these judging emails, and man, only when you have a hard time, that's when people come up. They'll step up. If you're having a hard time, they'll step up and they'll give you the love. But when you're just out there doing it every day, it doesn't always, you don't always get it. You don't always get that love. But one thing I've learned is that I make these YouTube videos as much for me as I do for the world, because it's so important to me to document my journey for me, to see where was I at that moment and how was God working in my life. And when I go back and I look, sometimes I see great joy, and I see, oh yeah, what I was doing then, God was really working through me. And then other times, maybe like even right now in this video that I'm making in response to you, because I'm feeling your pain. I mean, I'm projecting your pain right now. I say, God, look at me. What was going on with me? And it helps me to understand. It helps me to understand my own ego. It helps me to understand the egos of other people. It helps me to understand God's love. And, yeah, I just want to tell you that it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter, because there are so many people out there whose lives you're changing. And you're changing them because you're channeling God's love through yourself. And I'm like you. I'm sick of talking about food. I want to talk about relationships. I want to talk about life. I want to talk about spirituality. I want to talk about love. And I don't think it always has to be tied to food. In fact, talking about the food all the time, thinking about the food all the time, made me obsessed with food. It made me just obsessed. And so that wasn't healthy for me. I needed to back off and go inside and work on the inside stuff. So I just wanted to say that I love you, Dan. And, I know what you're going through. And I don't care. I don't care if you plug other people's stuff. I don't know why everybody's so uptight about people like us having to make a living and, maybe wanting to make our living by spreading God's love in whatever way we do that. I don't know why people are so uptight about that. Yeah, everything's got to be free. You give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Did you give so much of yourself? You take everything you can get. And don't give up. Don't give up because some people don't get it, Keep doing your work. And if you need to, take a break. Take a break. Or don't talk about food. Talk about spirituality. Because you know what? If people aren't ready to hear it, they won't listen anyway. But there are some of us out here who are watching you who are dying to hear it. We want to hear it. I need that connection with you, man. And I just wanted to tell you, some of us who are watching, we get it. We do get it. And I love you, brother. And I wish you the best. And,